Hey guys, so I'm just going to wait for a few people to join the live stream. I did not announce that I was going to be doing a live stream, so maybe it might take some people some time to join in. I'm hoping that the audio is fine. And my network is having some issues, but by the grace of God, it's not going to disrupt this video, Sha. So hi, Abijah, Susan. Hi, everybody. Hi, Emanuela. Okay. Thank God, the audio is fine. Network is good. Audio is fine. You guys, I've not been able to make any video in a while because I can't even explain how I've been feeling. I can't explain. It's been crazy. You guys know that I was all for protest. I don't know. It's calling me. I have a call. Let me just end it. Chukwebuka, Ene Tamno, Samuel Peter, Winsala Muse Studio, I'm fine. Rex King, I'm fine. Joyce Chinonso, I'm fine. Naka Samuel, everybody, I'm fine. I know that some people have been kind of worried as to where I've been. Let this network not just start. But if the network is fine, well, I'm just going to continue. So I know that some people have been kind of worried, and the truth is that things have just been crazy. It's like every day, it's like things on the 20th of this. I'm doing a live video. Sorry. So, oh my god, my network should not just start. Network has been crazy since. That's why I've not made this video. I wanted to make this video yesterday, but I could not make the video. Joyce Chinonso, good to see you. I mean, good that you joined me. Network is fine, okay, but it's showing like it's not okay. Samuel Peter, I'm fine. Hope you're safe. Yeah, PP, oh, I'm safe. I'm fine. I'm very fine, you guys. Okay, I'm not completely fine in terms of the way I've been feeling, but I'm fine because I am alive. I am hale and hearty. But I think from the night where I don't know, I'm just going to start by explaining what happened in Lekki for those that are not in Nigeria or those that have not been brought to. Oh my God, my okay, okay. For those that are not aware of what has been happening in for a God, I'm not beginning to stammer. For those that are not aware of what has been happening, a lot has been happening in Lagos, Lekki to be precise. Things went from 0 to 100 real quick. And the truth is that I was supposed to be at the venue of the protest that particular day. And for some reason, I just stayed back. I'm like, okay, I'm going to go tomorrow. I'm going to go tomorrow. I'm fine. I'm going to go tomorrow. So, what has been happening is that the police, the military people decided to kill people, like to literally murder people, massacre people in cold blood. Hey, till today, I really can't comprehend what I saw that night. Lucky for us, we had people that documented it. We had DJ Switch that was live. So everything started off as a regular protest, like you guys have been seeing on my channel. I posted 2 different days where I went for the protest, and it was very peaceful, like very peaceful, peaceful to the extent that we started having fun on the protest ground. People were helping each other, people were donating money, just humanity just came to play. When people just want to care about the next person, everybody just wants to be fine. And all for what? We came out, the initial thing that people came out for was end SARS, Special Anti-Robbery Squad. End SARS. SARS is a body, I'm sure we've heard SARS a lot by this time, but SARS is a body that was created to literally like protect individuals, protect people, protect everything, but they became the actual criminals. They became the actual criminals. They imagine a situation where people in uniform are extorting money from you, they are killing. Even I myself didn't know how deep it was until this protest started. I started hearing stories upon stories from different angles, and you'd be like, is this how bad the situation is? People that have had first-hand experience, people that have lost loved ones, people that, had to go through experiencing a situation where stray bullets had to hit somebody. So at the end of the day, we figured out that it is not just SARS that is the problem. The entire police force has an issue. I'm safe, my dear people of God. I am very, very safe. So the entire police force has an issue. So people now decided to push for, okay, we now have a new demand, 5 for 5. According to the government, they said they had disbanded SARS and they decided to bring about a new team in like 2 days. I mean, one day, a new team called SWAT. Like, we did not ask for a name change. So people got angry and they kept protesting and protesting. And then Sanwo-Olu, the governor of Lagos State, decided to place a curfew on the 20th of October. These days, if I'm making any video or anything, I believe that we need to include dates, because dates are very important. Because I can say tomorrow, it happened yesterday, and if you watch the video tomorrow, you'll be like, okay, yesterday was 2 days ago. So this particular incident happened on the 20th of October 2020. Wow, that is a very significant date. 20th of October 2020. People were killed, people were massacred. Lekki protest had been the most peaceful, and it had gone on for over 7 days, almost going it was going to 2 weeks. People that were there had been protesting without harming anybody. And on this very sad day, they sent military people, and DJ Switch has come out to talk about it. I don't know if you guys have seen DJ Switch video. If you have not seen it, search for DJ Switch on Instagram. She has come out because she was the one that was on ground, that had the experience firsthand. So she has come out to talk about it, her experience. After that incident happened, that we had the military, what we saw from the videos was that the military people came in and started shooting at peaceful protesters, unarmed protesters, because of what? That they are asking for good governance. They are asking for to live, for the right to live. Do you understand? So now, what happened that night was that, like I said, Sanwo-Olu put a curfew. That's the governor of Lagos State put a curfew that, okay, people should be at home by 4 p.m. And a lot of people were complaining online that the time is too short. At 4 p.m., people will not be able to get to their houses due to the fact that in Lagos we have like traffic situation and everything. So around like past 3, the curfew was shifted to 9 p.m. So people were still out there. People were still on the protest ground. In fact, those at the protest ground were like, you can't just shut us up like that. You can't just say we should go inside like that after coming out to protest for our rights. So they were still there. So this shooting started before 7. I was like 6:45. In just like around 7, let's just say the shooting started by 7 p.m. So let's even assume that it's because of the curfew, that, or maybe because they disobeyed the curfew, that's why you're shooting. The curfew was shifted to 9 p.m. And even if they disobeyed the curfew, since when the killing people become the punishment for disobeying curfew, where is that done? As in, where is it done that people were outside, did not obey the curfew, and then you just go around and be killing them? Hey God, I've really not seen that kind of thing before. To me, about some people, their brain on the floor. There's lots of videos have been out there concerning like the whole incident. Lots of videos have been out there, and even though some of the videos that people have been posting are not videos from that particular incident, that's why we need to verify our news. I was waiting for DJ Switch to speak up. Let's really hear from her. Uh, I don't know. I'm having to be angry. I beg. Okay, I think I'm back. I think I'm back. I mean, my network is just fluctuating. My network is just fluctuating. So you guys should check out her video. I'm gonna be safe. Okay. There's so much to talk about. Okay. So I'm just hoping that the network doesn't. So she said that at the time her phone now went off, that over 15 people had died. So there were literally 15 people that had died that were confirmed that okay, these people were dead. And she said that the mistake that they made was to carry the dead body, like they carry the dead bodies to go and give to the army men that why are you killing us? See the people that you have killed, see the lives that you have wasted. You get. And what did they do? They took the dead bodies and threw them in their van. So, that is why we've not been seeing like okay the dead bodies from that day, because they did a very, very dirty thing that day, and they covered it up. They covered it up. There was no light around that area. Happens. It has never happened that that area will not have light. It has never happened before. That the billboard will not be on. It has never happened. The lights were put off. The cameras were taken away, the CCTV footage, according to the governor, the so-called governor, that they did not carry away the cameras. So we are waiting for the video footage from that day. We are waiting. Since they said they did not carry the cameras, let us see what they are going to present to us as footage from that day, because that's what we are waiting for. And then in all of this issue that has been happening, people have been begging for this source, say something, because after that night a lot happened. After the people's death, people got angry. They started burning different things, burning businesses, burning buildings. People just got angry and just carried it out on people on the streets. And at the end of the day, there were hoodlums already out there, thugs that were sent by the government to disrupt the protests. They were already out there. So everything was just in a mix of things. You don't even know who's hoodlum again, or who, you just don't know. But what I know is that most of the protesters, people that came out to protest, are in their houses. So I'm going to assume that everybody out there stealing from people are just mere thieves, or hoodlums, or thugs that were sent by the government, because those are not the peaceful protesters that we saw. Those are not the people that we saw on the streets protesting for good governance. So, like I said, a lot of things happened after that day, and the president now decided to address us yesterday night. And guess what he had to say? He started talking about how their government has been good, how they've empowered youths. And I'm like, guy, we are talking about people that lost their lives here. You're telling me about empowerment. Like, what does that have to do with anything, really? You're talking about like he really did not address anything that was supposed to be addressed. He did not talk about the Lekki massacre. Instead, he was talking about the things that were being burnt, the policeman or whatever that lost their life or what. So the life of one policeman is more important than every other person. You could mention that, and you could not mention the people that were killed, the people that had incidents at the Lekki massacre. Like, they've just been hiding everything. It's a planned work. Yeah, it's a planned work. And Victor Official, it's definitely a planned work. So he paid tribute to the officers that lost their life and didn't say anything about the youths that were killed. Exactly, about Susan. Exactly, exactly, exactly. So the speech was just empty. That's what I'm going to say. It was empty, completely empty, because he did not have details of what he wanted to hear. So, and I believe that he just came out to just show everybody that okay, maybe he is not dead, because the news that has been going around is that we don't have a president. Our president is dead. How can you be so quiet in like how many weeks of chaos that's happening in the country and you haven't said anything? And there has been different proofs from different angles that this guy died in 2017. that whoever we're seeing in Aso Rock is a clone. You get? So the whole idea of like he's not, we don't have a president is what was trending. So I believe that they just put together that speech, and it was not even a live video, it was pre-recorded. They just put it together to just show that, oh, you guys, I am not dead. And then he even threatened the protesters by saying that he would advise people to stop the protest, and then that they've heard us loud and clear, they've heard our request loud and clear. Like, you just come out to threaten people that put you in power in a democratic government, as in, hey God. Like, everything just seemed like his speech only just proved that our voices are not being heard. We are being taken for granted, and it's really messed up. This whole protest and the whole everything that's happened. I'm sorry if you're not Nigerian and I'm just here bugging you with our Nigerian news, because I know that a lot of people that watch Big Brother and stuff are people that are not in Nigeria. But I just feel like this is a platform that I have, that I should be able to voice out, let people know what is really happening. You get? So I don't know, you might be seeing a lot of this type of posts in the next few days. So bear with me. The speech was off key, I'm telling you, Rhoda. It was off key. It was empty. It was completely empty. So basically, he just came to threaten people that if don't come out to protest. If you come out to protest, you are on your own. You understand? Like, whatever you see, take it. So imagine what the president is telling his people, as in, hey God. So in DJ Switch video, she said that we can't back down now. We cannot like stop what we started, especially with the fact that people have lost their lives. In her opinion is that people should not resort to violence. People should not resort to violence. That our biggest strong suit now is peace. That people should still, ginger for things like people need to be brought to book, justice needs to be served. So we should continue pushing. And some part of me supports that. Yeah, he even threatened the foreigners. Sorry, Hassan Idris, he even said that they cannot be threatened. Yes, said it. He said his speech was just mere, as in just came to just say that you guys have not seen anything yet. You need to just, all these small children, people should just stay in your houses because you have no idea what I can do to you guys. But I will not be scared. We will not be scared. The switch said that at the incident, like when things were happening, people were still, you will see that these people still had energy, they were brave. That's the kind of bravery that we need. They were still, all they had was their flags. People were still there. People will run, they will come back, they will sit down. You are being shot at, people are shooting at you, and you're just sitting down there. Just, these people fought for us. Do you get? Like, their bravery is what, it's almost like they put themselves in harm's way for the good of everybody. We cannot give up on them now, because everything that they fought for will be in vain. Everything that they fought for will be in vain. So I got an idea from somebody, and this person is of the opinion that we continue the protest. I know the idea of protest now, a lot of people don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear it. They just feel like, oh, that's like a suicide mission. But like, you guys, we just need to strategize better. That's all I think we need to do. We need to strategize better. This is getting to 20 minutes already, but this is a live video, so let me just continue. We need to strategize better. Then, so what I think is, for each state, we should get specific locations. Like for Lagos now, we say, if you say that we're going to be at Lekki Toll Gate, we're going to be at Lekki Toll Gate and maybe Alausa for those on the mainland, then we should, I like my opinion, we don't need to block the roads completely. Highest thing, maybe we'll take like 2 to 3 lanes, then allow people to pass. Then in the mix of things, you get our own lights, set up lights, set up, like, throughout the protest, let everything be featured live. Like, we'll be live throughout. Like, everything is going to be captured. We'll be live, we'll have lights, we'll have, we could even demand that the government provides protection, because it's our right to protest. So they need to protect the protesters. So if if that, that protest is happening at Lekki, at a particular place, protest is happening at Alausa in Ikeja, a different place in Lagos, any other place that you see people scattering things, that these are not part of the protesters, these are not part of us. We know that this is the only place that we have gathered for this to happen. Major Susan, sorry, they already have a plan for the next 10 years. APC, we don't create our own plan, we will eventually find ourselves following their plans. Yes, if we don't create our own plans, we'll find ourselves following their plans, and we cannot let that happen. So, you guys, the truth is that we took them unawares. We took them unawares. If you guys know the things I've been hearing in the past few days, all the things I've been hearing, my ears are full. It's like these people have had plans for this country that, as in, they just want to just keep. People that are saying, oh, all that we can do is to wait for 2023. Who told you that you'll be there till 2023? We have SWAT now. If you're not aware, we have SWAT. And these SWAT people now, they will come, they are still like the SARS. They are still SARS indirectly. They are coming in with the mindset that, oh, you guys wanted us gonna be, now we are back in full force. This time around, we'll just be hearing that, oh, bodies, people went missing. We might not even be seeing them acting. So at this point, the insecurity is high, very, very high. Last night, Obibo, I heard that they were shooting and shooting. I was awake till like 4 a.m. or 5 a.m. They were shooting and shooting and shooting, shooting and shooting. Entering, according to what I heard, these days we don't really know which gist is fully true, but we heard that they were entering houses, killing people. I heard the shooting. I'm sure that there were gunshots. I don't know. I've not seen the people that died and stuff. Even till this morning, everywhere is still hot in Obibo. It's somewhere in Rivers State. It's just at the outskirts of Port Harcourt. You get, so even in your house, you're not really safe. It's like these people have their own plans. They know the people that are using for their own plans. Yes, Rhoda Abed, like SARS is 100%, 100%. I don't doubt that. 2023, as in, we go don't die. Oh. Honestly, think youth should reinforce. Yes, see, I really don't know. At this point, a lot of people are confused as to what we need to do. But I'm in support of like the idea, because right now, eyes are on us. People are watching from different angles, especially based on that incident that happened. A lot of people are watching. These people don't expect us, like the government now doesn't expect us to still push harder. They just believe that threat will make us go inside, and they'll be doing their underground work. You guys, even if we decide not to do this, like we stay in our houses, these people are still working on the ground. These people are working on the ground. The way the bandits have been operating in the north, since people have been dying one by one, families will be dying. You just wake up and hear that so family, you just see dead bodies in the morning. Bandits have been operating on the ground. And the reason that can happen is because everybody is just sleeping. Everybody is just in their houses. You just feel like you are safe, but you are not safe. You are really not safe. So if we cannot come out and really push for this good governance, then all of us are not safe. And as for people that want to travel abroad, it is a wonderful idea. But what of your family members? You still have family members that are here. So at the end of the day, we still need to fight for a better country. We need to fight for a better country. So in my opinion, I feel like the protest should be, filmed. We should be live, cameras, lights. I believe that there are certain people that are willing to, push till the end. and stuff. So we should do that. Pick two locations, just two locations. Let's not block everywhere. Let it not be that, oh, they say it's because we are obstructing other people's lives and stuff. So pick two locations. We don't block the place completely, and just go about that. Let's just see. But I'll still follow up on Twitter to hear what others have to say. And you know, Gara Jan Agani, thank you. God will help us. So God will help us. We are not alone. We are not safe at all. I'm living in Parkview Estate and the gate has been locked. It's not easy to go out. Digital crowd for more 2023 file. We really need to plan now. Yeah, we are really not safe. Oh. You guys don't think that you are safe. That you are safe. That it has not come to you doesn't mean that you are safe. We are really not safe. The insecurity is bad. Yes, let me invite you over to the UK now so that you leave that country. Victor. Victor Official invites me. Oh. Invites me. These days we want to japa. Yeah. But I still want things to be good. And the truth is that the issue goes beyond just good governance. We need to restructure this country. We need to restructure. There's so much that's not right. It's not in place. You know how it is that like we have like power is it's just like power is almost like one sided, and this thing is to the way you have it's only the president that can tell the army what to do. It's only the president that has power over the army. It should not be like that. We should have state policing. Not that I was this one saying. Uh, my network, oh, network, come back to life. I command you, come back to life. Okay, it's back. So let me tell you guys something. Like I said, policing should be state, as in each state should be in charge of their own. You know how it is in the US now. You have the NYPD, you have I don't know what's in the color, but you have different categories of policing. Different states have their own policing, whatever. That's what we need to have here so that we can be able to secure ourselves, not the one that it's only military, it's only Buhari that has power over it. So I think that one needs to be done too. A lot needs to be done. Victor, I'm coming. Oh, Sunday just said that's what our so-called politicians are doing nothing about the killings that's happening over the country. Their silence is it's pinching my body. It's pinching my body. Like what is it all about? How can you be silent in the midst of things that are happening? The worst part is that now you have told people to do curfew. You have told people to observe curfew, and you're not able to protect their properties. Hoodlums are going around raiding stores, raiding supermarkets, raiding people's businesses, and you say that people should sit down in their houses, but yet you're not securing their properties. So as much as these people are to like the people that are stealing, they have their own part of their own share of the blame. But the truth is that this whole thing, I am particularly going to blame it on the government. I'm going to blame it on the government because this whole protest started as a peaceful protest. No, they not thief anything. Nobody thief anything for anywhere. They did not steal anything during like the period where the whole protest started. Instead, they were helping people. So all this thing came down to the point where like the government just decided that, oh, we are going to send in thugs to cause destruction, and these thugs came into play, started trying to disrupt the protest. It was obvious that they were sent to disrupt the protest. Now that's when everything started to shake. From that point onwards, this massacre of a thing happened and people died. People legit died. And then you leave the government that you're supposed to blame for everything that happened, that triggered the action that you're seeing now, and you start completely blaming these people. The truth is that the government should be held responsible for whatever is happening right now, because they are the ones that made it escalate like this. Nobody asked for this. All they asked for is for good governance, NSAS, 5 for 5. They had 5 for 5 demands. So all the looting and everything, government, in my opinion, government needs to pay because there's a curfew. So we're in the house. So anything that happens to our property, you are supposed to pay. You say we should go inside and people are stealing from us. You are supposed to pay for it. That's my opinion, Sha. So even if the guardians are seen, they'll deploy hoodlums, give them opportunity to decimate the youth population. In fact, the people that the hoodlums that they've sent out, they cannot control them anymore. It's like you create a beast and that beast now goes out of hand. You can't control them anymore. You see, so what they are doing, they can't be controlled. They are not in their senses. For every SARS officer operating on the street, there's a superior officer who send them and will make sure they never go to jail. Exactly. Nobody is being held. How many died on Tuesday night at Lekki? Matthew, according to DJ Switch, who was present, she said as at the time that, from the people that were around her that she was able to get, there were 15 people that died. 15 people. She doesn't know the exact numbers. Some of them, some other people too. Like a lot of people were injured. If you see bullets that she packed, I don't know if I can bring it out. Bullets that I got. You guys might not be able to see. Let me see if I can open DJ Switch page. Just check out DJ Switch's page. She has posted a video about like the whole thing. I don't know. She posted a video, DJ Switch underscore. Then you get the full gist of what happened that night. I'm sure she'll still put out more videos, And they've been trying to silence people from talking about what happened that night. People are now asking, people are now doubting. Did I really see anything? What did I really see? Did people really die? All this is just to shut people up. And you guys, some people are being threatened. Some people are being threatened not to speak up. People that lost their family members, they are being threatened. Let me just tell you guys now. That's why you're not really hearing about like this person that died, this person that died. Bodies were carried. The police people carried the bodies and the Navy people. And DJ Switch said that it was not just military people. SARS officials also came that day, and they sprayed tear gas. They were shooting. It was both SARS military. It was a major attack. Major attack. If you see the number of bullets that she picked, that she had, she said somebody even like covered her. A guy came and was like, protect her, protect her. They covered her, and the guy was shot. So literally, someone took a bullet for her. Hey, I don't know really. Yeah, yeah. Someone took. Yeah, they're covering it up. Victor Official, they're covering it up. Sunday Joseph, it won't be easy for the people to stop this protest because almost every day in Nigeria has everything. Everybody in Nigeria has to set bad governance of this country, and this is time for us to come together and make things work. Exactly. Exactly. It's like if you go back and sit down in your house, to what end? What will you gain? Nothing, really. Nothing. We need to remove fear from our body. Oh. Me, I'm saying it now for you guys to hear. Anything that happens to me in this whole process, if I'm present and I experience any kind of thing, anything that happens to me, just know that I dey go heaven. Don't feel bad for me or anything. I'm going to heaven. So this country, is it better than heaven? Is it? They will just make me go faster. They're just gonna make me go faster. That's it. So that's the way I see things. Like as much as we are scared to die and everything, we're all gonna die at the end of the day. Young, old, it's about where you are going to. I think you should be more focused on repentance. Ah, let's just all repent, and prepare for whatever wants to happen, because whether you die young, you die later, it's about where you go to. Because the life after the one we have lived here on earth is what is more important. So if you are able to secure that life after, then whatever happens happens. So I think that's what people should be more focused on, because even if you're in your house and you're not part of this protest, your life is still at risk. Anything can kill you. Like you said, being in Nigeria is one of the 1,000 ways to die. So at the end of the day, anything can still take your life. It can happen. So we should be more focused on where where will I go to after this, because fight is brewing everywhere. I'm even hearing that tomorrow being the 23rd. Tomorrow is what? Tomorrow being the 24th of this month. People, some people say it's Fulani people that are going to be going into houses and harming people, killing people and stuff. I'm not sure of that news, but that's all. I think she went out. I'm doing live video. But I think I don't know it's about.
No problem. Somebody leave them.
Just
Are you live now?
yes.
Why are you talking to me?
Oh my god. Don't die for Nigeria, even if you're heaven, no sure. If you're heaven, no sure. It's a crime to live in hell after hell. I'm telling you. God forbid not to happen to you. And it's easy to be a Christian who just believe Jesus. See, guys, I went out preaching. Um, yeah. So yes. It's all about repentance. I'm now preaching. See, I went out preaching. I'm now preaching the good news to you guys. Yeah, like I said, it's about where you're going to go to. It's not about here. Even if protest does not kill you, you could easily be involved in an accident. Anything can happen anytime. So nothing they decisive. These past few days have made me realize that there's nothing here. There's nothing here really. But the moments we are here, we need to create an impact. God forbid, if DJ Switch had lost her life in that protest, do you think she will ever be forgotten? It will be on record that this is, you know, it's more about where she goes to after this list. But at the end of the day, like what I'm just saying is that it's for a good cause. As in, we should use like what we are doing here. We should use our life here for something good. You understand? Like, if you're a huge part of the people that create change, it's something you get. So I'm just saying, Sha. Don't just dwell. I'm really happy to see you again. I was worried since that day at Lekki Killing. I'm fine, oh, you guys. I've been having chest pain since that night. I've been having chest pain. It's been crazy. As in, I don't even know where that came from. I've just been having chest pain. I'm like, what was this? I'm now imagining people that were now dead, how they'll be feeling. God punish them. Not what happened to you, Victor. I'm fine. She's talking to me. Who I how far I am. They're already killing Igbos and other Southerners in Kano. Things are happening, guys. Things are happening. I don't even like. I can't 100% tell you things that are really happening because I don't know everything for sure. But whether we come out to fight or not, your life is not safe, because people have already hijacked this whole protest. Some people have turned it into like a tribal war, and the message that's going around, like that Gaba Abi Adamu on Twitter that posted a video and was talking about like how this whole NSAS protest is just, we are trying to take away power from the north, power from Buhari and everything. That's what it's all about. That those in the north need to fight to secure their area. Those in the north need to secure what they have. And it's like, what are you saying? What are you saying? I don't think people really care about who is in power. A lot of people, especially the youth of this generation, we don't exactly care about who is in power. Just do your work. Nobody will have issues with you if you deliver. If, like, let's be somebody from US that wants to rule us, so far you provide basic amenities, provide what we need for people to flourish. We're already industrious people, we're ambitious people. Don't worry, we'll work our work. Just provide the things that are necessary and we'll work our work. It's not about who is in power, whether or not you're south, you're east, west, abroad. I don't think people care that much about who is in power. It's about, like, if you're not going to do the work, then step down, resign. If you're not capable, like, how can somebody that doesn't have empathy, somebody that, I don't even know, is not even qualified, be really knows? Our mumu don't do. Our mumu don't do. So sorry, you refined pretty people like you don't deserve. I'm fine though. So sorry, it's anxiety attack. Oh yeah, I guess. I guess they're already killing you. Yeah. Tom Just Joel. Rhoda Abelayi. Anxiety attack. Do your breathing exercises. Yeah, I think I'm going to search for that online because I've not really experienced like chest pain, wake up with chest pain, sleep with chest pain. I don't know where that came from, but I'm going to try. So sorry, Sunday Joseph. Yeah, I'll be fine. Teach your children how to read. Your name. That's all they are concerned about, taking the power away from them. They are not interested in ensuring that the system is working. Nah, I don't understand. I don't understand. We don't care about like the power. All we need right now is God's intervention for the betterment of the country. Those that can pray, please pray. Yes, yeah, please. Oh, my new single just came out. Just search "Sing Your Praise" by I Am Victor on YouTube or other music platform. You guys, I Am Victor has a new single. Search "Sing Your Praise." So I'm guessing it's a gospel song. So you know that we need gospel things in this period. So better search for it. Sing your praise. We need to sing your praises. Oh God, we need to sing your praises. Um yeah, we're going to check it out. So I think this video is getting really long, 43 minutes. I don't feel like leaving because, to be honest, this is it's like I've been able to pour out and express my mind really well in this video, and I'm happy. I'm pretty much happy. And you guys know, not I've not seen you, I've not talked to you guys since and stuff. I'm just happy. I feel a bit relieved because when I leave here now, I'm going to go back to Twitter to see what's happening, and it's almost like there's bad news everywhere, and But I'm just happy. I'm a bit more relaxed. Ignorance. I'm playing the ethnic cards, divine root tactics and threads. I just pray that we don't allow them to divide us and stuff. Drink lemon and ginger tea every day for a week. Ew, lemon, ginger. I'll cry. I'll cry if I do that. So you guys, thanks for tuning in. I love you guys as usual. Love you all. You guys are my second family apart from my family, like my family and friends. After my family and my close friends, then it's you guys. We miss you. I'm not Nigerian, but I shed tears after watching the With Souls of the Heroes. Rest in peace. Ngoja Doris. Nzogwa Doris. Yeah. Miss you too. Thanks guys. Let me just leave for this winter 15 minutes. Bye guys.